you know?
This is the real version of the game.
Exactly. Okay, and health is restored. Just to remind everybody, Ganon is there in the background, stabbing the heart of Hyrule constantly. And unless we do that every once in a while, he will kill it, and we will get a game over. It doesn't even actually give you a game over right away. It lets you complete the game, and it's like, whoops, actually, the heart was killed 5 million years ago. So,
but you know, I gotta say, I do gotta say,
yeah.
The graphics in Heaven were stunning. I wish we could show everybody.
I know, right?
I would never have believed it was for the Super Nintendo.
Like the first time I played Skyrim, I was like, wait, this is Legend of Zelda. But no, that's just how ahead of the times these graphics were.
I know.
But only in the Heaven section. They couldn't afford to make the whole game like that.
But unfortunately, we couldn't show it to you. We can't go back and show it to you, otherwise we will break time.
Well, the problem was you actually have to bust out the Wii U camera and take a picture of your dick in order to get into Heaven. I don't really want the thread talking about my dick more. And
That's
the last
fair.
thing they need is to... Oops, that was on purpose, actually. It helps us go a little bit faster. But, so yeah, anyway, we got that sorted out. And we got to Heaven.
But so unfortunately we can't show it to you because, again, you know, dick pics, and it would also mess up our time.
Yeah, exactly.
And,
Yeah,
you know,
we couldn't wait for that. We are on a strict time limit here.
We are doing a speed run.
We're doing a speed run. A 100% speed run, I will remind you. This is going to be 100% of the game. We are collecting every item. We're collecting all 17 Pokemon. There were only 17 back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so first thing we need to do is we need to prove that we do not have the Titan's Glove, which then makes go like, dude, I need to go to the gym a little more. I gotta get swole. You know, I gotta learn how to lift. That is actually a step that a lot of people miss. It doesn't really do a whole lot in the game, but it does end up making Link get a gym membership. And after the game, during the epilogue, he does feel a little better about himself because he started working out. You know, Zelda thinks he's hot. Zelda's really into like muscular dudes. So
Yeah, that's why she keeps going with Ganon.
yeah, exactly. So basically, we have to outlift Ganon, and which is tough. That guy is buff as hell. That guy is ripped.
I mean, any black, so how are we supposed to compete with him? Exactly.
So let's see. Yep, this is just showing everybody the map here. I of course know where to go, but I just want to show this off. This is a 100% speed run. So showing the map is important. Otherwise, you will only get 99%.
You will only get 99%.
Yeah, let me tell you, that was a real fun thing to find out. Like, I must have played this game for like at least 14 years.
Oh, the compass.
Found the compass, which is very important. It will show us which direction north is. That's about it. Actually, it's interesting. You wouldn't realize it, but north is always up.
Nah,
North
that's
is always
not
up.
true.
No, it's true. So, if you know that trick, that north equals up, you actually never need the compass. It's still good to get because it does count towards your completion percentage.
It does,
so,
yeah.
We gotta get that. It also means that we have to get one in every single dungeon.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a pain, but at the same time, I mean, you might as well.
You might as well, right? You're here.
Yeah.
And then we gotta go get the glove, right?
That's right, the Titan Glove. See, it helps us lift in the short run, but Link wants to get swole. He wants to impress the princess.
He's got a princess to impress.
I mean, he wants to become the new king of Hyrule.
With that pink hair?
I mean, he plans on making the place more liberal. Which, frankly, the place could use.
Yeah. This wasn't the right place.
No, we had to visit the fairies again.
Oh, really?
Yep. It's very important, very important. Otherwise, you will have to backtrack. And we don't want to backtrack.
Right.
I do actually want to just check the... Whoops. No, that was on purpose. We have to check the map right quick. See, as you will see, it has actually changed. You will see the blinking skull up there. That means that Hoppy is actually up there. He will teleport into some places even if you did kill him. So it just means that we have to watch out for him. I know exactly where he is, so I won't even point out where he is. You don't have to worry about that.
I won't even think about him.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course you've seen where he was, so you don't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
So now we got the Titan Mitt. That means that we can both lift heavy rocks and also move cars. Cars have not actually been invented yet, so we won't be doing any of that.
Cars.
Yeah, Cars. No, it's a...
It's actually a spoiler for the next Legend of Zelda game.
It is. It was actually a little impressive that they put in that foreshadowing, because when they ended up making Legend of Zelda Twilight Prius, nobody really saw it coming.
Yeah.
And
well, I did.
Yeah, we did, and it was like, what could this glove be used for? And the thing is, they didn't invent motors yet, because it was very early on in Hyrule history. Because as we all know, this is the first game in the Hyrule timeline, the Zelda timeline rather. And the Twilight Prius is the second game.
But I mean the one they're just putting out next year has the cars. Oh yeah, they have motors in that one too. Well, that was the problem with Wind Waker, is they had motors, but they didn't actually have cars because everything was underwater. Oh yeah. It was kind of a pain, but they ended up turning the motor into that, what was out of the red sail, I forget what it's called. Oh, the speed sail, whatever. Speed sail, yeah. They just reskinned the motor as the speed sail, and it made things a lot easier. They actually also put it in the game. Yeah. Like, before it was in the data files, but you couldn't actually get it. Yeah, it was kind of silly. Yeah, I think it was because the programmer that made the motor, he really pissed off somebody in upper management, so they just kind of, like, unpersoned him. Mm-hmm. They literally decided that he was not a person. Yeah, no, that's what they did. They took him around back and shot him. Yeah, it was really fucked up. They actually included the footage of that in the data for the game, so it was... Like, when people were data mining it, it was really jarring to find that. Yeah, but, you know, they all managed to do it. Well, yeah, I mean, it was you know it was. I mean, it was... Who gives a shit about him? Yeah, I don't even know his name. He got on person. He doesn't have a name anymore. Oh, that's right. Yep. So, as we come in here, you'll notice that there are all of these fire braziers, what are they called? What are they called? I call them fire dingless. Fire dingless, yes. I believe that's actually what Jesus would want. Yes. It's true. I do think so. I think Jesus would really want that. The important thing is don't light any of those. Yeah. Otherwise it'll make the room really warm and it'll just be kind of irritating. Exactly. And I mean, you don't want that. See, the thing is, Link's outfit here is actually really, like, super crazy warm. It's wool. Yeah, it's wool. It's like... just really thick wool, and it makes him all sweaty and gross. So if you make him too hot during the game, when he tries to kiss Zelda, he'll basically smell like a tannery, and she won't want nothing to do with him. Yeah. That does affect your completion rating. You can only get 98% unless you get to Zelda's kiss. You can get 110% if you smell good enough for Zelda to make love to you. Yeah. Well, I mean, this game you can only go up to a handy, but, you know. You know, it was the 90s. Yeah, it gives you that extra 12%, and it puts you over 100, so. Yeah. Like, if you can do it, you might as well. If you can't, it's not a huge deal, but where we are doing 110% speed run, that's what I've been saying all along. Yeah. I was there. I agree with you. I mean, the Zelda's handy item is very important. Yeah, it's really, like, coveted. And yeah, it is. Some people don't even know it exists. Yeah, I know, right? It's like how a lot of people didn't realize that you could actually push the truck next to the SSN and get Mew. A lot of people think that it's a hoax, but they're just not doing it enough. They really aren't just doing it right. Well, I mean, the problem is you have to spend like a day and a half doing it, and it is a pain in the ass, but I did do it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you know, I got a Mew at home. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I actually have a screenshot of Mew right next to my screenshot of the Zelda's handy item. But unfortunately, Nintendo has said desist. Yeah, no, I will get the shit suit out of me if I show anyone that. Can't afford it. See, my dad actually works at Nintendo, but he's not allowed to give out any of the information, or he'll get fired. Yeah. And I'll get sued, and again, get the shit suit out of me. It's very bad. Mm-hmm. So there's actually an important thing to this. If we lose this battle, we might actually be able to do a special skip. What is a special skip? Oh, I'll show you in a moment. We're not gonna lose this battle. I might, but if I do, it'll be on purpose. Right. Okay. Yeah. If you do, it'll be on purpose. Yeah. See, it doesn't affect completion, but it might actually make things a little faster if I die. But I might want to, you know, be a little risky, have a little showmanship, and just do it normally. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
There's 3 of them?
Yep, there are 3 of them.
I thought there was only one of 2.
There's actually a secret 4th one, but we might not see him. He's really shy.
Oh, yeah.
Greg, I believe.
He just wants to read books, and all of his brothers are like, nah, we're murderers.
Yeah, they call him Dork Lord and Wiener.
They do call him that.
It's very impolite. I don't much care for that.
They're rude.
They are very rude. I thought it was a really weird thing to add in, but you know, I don't work at Nintendo.
I mean, I don't write video games. Maybe it's just
like there was that one scene where they give him a swirly and. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I decided I'd just go ahead with it. It might cost us a little time if I'm not good enough. I did forget to do the swirly light skip there, but we're still very much on pace for our speedrun.
We are. I mean, look at this. We've got like we're almost at the middle point-ish.
Yep. If we can find all these 3 pendants, we can get about like $40 from Sahasrara. We can also raid his booze stash, which is the more important part.
It is.
Okay, so the next place that we have to go to, I'll show everybody on the map here. We have to go up to Death Mountain, to the Tower of Jerks.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of people realize that. They think it's called the Tower of Hera. It's actually called the Tower of Jerks. That was a mistranslation.
It's called the Tower of Titties.
No, that's the one in Wind Waker.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Was there a church up there?
We already visited the church. Remember? We had to pretend we were staunch Christian,
yeah.
And we stuffed Zelda there.
Yeah. She's a nun now.
Oh. So what we did there is a very important skip. It's called the Thief Skip. When you
fuck the thief.
You do not fuck the thief, you fight the thief.
No, you fucked him.
I don't think that's what happened.
That gives you a 10-second minus on your total completion time.
That is true. I'm pretty sure we fought him, but it is hard to tell with the sprite graphics.
It is, but like I said, it just takes 10 seconds off your time. So
yeah, that's very important because you can and will miss by 10 seconds if you don't get that. Mm-hmm. Not a lot of people know about it, but it's very important.
But it's totally legitimate. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Nintendo put it in there. Did nobody notice how really like hardcore Nintendo was pro speedrunners?
It's true. It is very true.
So they put that skip in there just to help those people, just to help the speedrunners out.
Yeah, as we know, Nintendo does love hardcore gamers.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Smash hardcore gamers.
Oh my god, yeah.
They even did them a favor of making it so sometimes they just fall over for no reason.
Oh my god, they were so thrilled about that.
Oh yeah, they loved it. I was actually pretty surprised at just how much attention they garnered with that. I think it was a really excellent move on their part.
It was really surprising when they pulled it out since it was so well received. But...
I know, right? I loved it. But, you know, who am I?
But, so yeah, that's what it is. They really were trying to appeal to the speedrunners and help them, so they put that skip in this game.
Absolutely. That was Squibbly Jim right there. You do not want to kill him. He does look like an enemy, but he's actually not.
Yeah, he's actually your buddy from high school.
Yeah, if you leave him alone, he'll move in with you later. He'll half your rent because, of course, he's paying half.
Right.
He does sometimes clog the toilet, but honestly, it's way worth it. It's way worth it.
Who the fuck is this guy?
This is Dreg.
Dreg?
Yeah, it's a J-R-E-G. He talks a lot. He talks about wizards and stuff. That's actually because he is a wizard.
Oh, yeah.
He lives in a wizard tower, but we don't actually get to visit it. It's actually way bigger than the Tower of Jerks. But, yeah. Again, it's actually in Canada, so we wouldn't be able to see it. His girlfriend lives in Canada, too. And she's totally hot. She's like a supermodel, but,
yeah.
you know, we probably won't meet her because she's, like, busy with work and shit.
Well, he gave you a mirror.
He sure did. We're going to follow him in because he can actually heal us. He has the good shit.
He got that good shit.
Yeah. Get healed up. We can pop back here for a very important item.
The Snarf.
I don't think it's the Snarf. I think you're thinking of Wind Waker again.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's easy to mistake the two. The graphics are almost identical.
Almost identical. You know, it's just hard because one is water and one is not water.
I know, right?
But anyway, we gotta be in here. We gotta grab.
Kill that bat. That's a pretty important step. No, not because it's important plot-wise, but just because otherwise he'll come in and hurt you.
This is called the Amadeus skip.
It's true.
No one's 100% sure why it was named that.
Actually kind of surprised you knew that. Not a lot of people know that. Sometimes people just call it the Death Mountain skip, and it's like, that's not the right name, guys. That's not correct.
No, it's Amadeus.
Amadeus.
Going this way actually shaves about 30 minutes off your completion time.
It's kind of crazy. There's a lot of people that don't do it.
Yeah, I know. It's just so
and it's
weird.
Like, what's like 30 minutes, dude? Oh, remember to break this.
Oh yeah, that helps.
Yeah, it does.
It triggers an event later where Hoppy doesn't show up again.
Yeah, exactly. Well, he gets lost because
yeah.
you destroyed all the signs.
And then he can't try to sell you money. He can't sell you anything.
Well, no, he can't sell you money. He tries to. He's like, hey, I'll give you this $20 rupee for 100 rupees. But the thing is, you can't actually hit no because it's a bug. So you have to just lose 80 bucks. So this is the bunny skip. You want to become a bunny here. It's pretty crazy. So what happens next is we look in the mirror, and Link trips his balls off so hard that he returns to the regular world. And we can get a piece of heart, but that's not the important point. The important thing is that Link trips his balls off.
Yeah, and now he's ballless, so he'll move a little bit faster.
Yeah, just a tiny bit, but it's worth it.
He can't have children, but, you know.
Well, I mean, you know, he's never going to get that far with Zelda.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, he's going to get a handy, and that's it.
I mean, she thinks he's gay anyway, so.
I mean, he is. That's what, I mean, only gay people wear the color green. That's why the Kokiri were all slaughtered.
Yeah.
Some of them actually weren't gay, but they refused to not wear the color green. So.
Stalfos.
Yeah, exactly. It's really messed up. I can't believe they voted him in.
But you don't vote in kings.
No, they voted in King Stalfos. Originally, he was Prime Minister Stalfos, but then he became king because he said, "Hey, I'm king now."
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unfortunately, the Republicans controlled the Senate. It's a lot like the real world Senate, but it's also like the House. Because I can never remember which one's which. I mean, King Stalfos can never remember which one was which. Shit.
Oh man, you fucked up.
No, that's actually a really important thing to do, because now the tile will go down. It'll think that you just left, but now you're back, so now the tile doesn't know what to do. The tile's just like, oh shit, he's back. Well, I guess I'll fly at him.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is all good. We're on pace.
Oh shit, man.
No, it's fine. You want to die at least once in the Tower of Jerks.
That's true.
Now everyone thinks you're dead. Is the thing. So you'll go back into the room. They'll think you're dead. They're not. They're gonna be like, "Oh shit, man," and then like you're just gonna be able to take care of everything.
Oh.
Like, look, that guy hit me a bunch of times before. He thought I was dead. I snuck up on him. Now he's dead.
Now he's dead.
It's true.
What about the floor? Is it gonna think you're dead?
Actually, the floor knows. The floor can actually sense life energy, so it knew right away that I was still alive.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but unfortunately that's the way it works. I mean, that's just floors. We all know that.
That's true. I've had many a problem with the floors in my house.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain. But it's fairly easy to deal with them, as long as you're not purposely dying in order to confuse the floor or to confuse the worm guy.
Yeah, that's true. You need to confuse the worm guy.
You do. It's very important. There we go. That's all done with. Now we can take care of these pots. You want to make sure they're gone, because otherwise they'll come back again as pot army at the very end.
Right.
The more pots you destroy, the less soldiers he has.
Even if they respawn because you killed them once, they won't come back as pot army.
Yeah, exactly. They know what's up, because you killed them once, and they're just like, oh shit, we're not fighting that dude. He killed us.
Exactly.
Not a lot of people know that. A lot of people think that, oh, well, I killed them once and they came back. They must be gone. They must be just permanently good. So here's the map. Just want to show that off. That was very important that people see that.
Yeah, we got to get the red.
Yep.
The red.
Very important. Very important.
It's very important to miss these guys before you kill them.
Yeah, definitely.
The top one once and the bottom one twice.
You need to make sure that they think you're incompetent. Otherwise, you know, they'll bring their A game.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't want that. If they bring their A game, they have guns.
Yeah.
Trust me, you do not want to fight skeletons with guns. It's the biggest pain in the ass.
It's totally just not worth it. You might as well just turn the game off and go home.
Honestly, you might as well just not play video games. Like, just throw out your fucking console. You fucking
throw it at the fucking wall.
Yeah, do it. Do it right now. Pause this video. Go throw your shit against the wall.
We'll wait.
Oh, we gotta talk to Sarasrala here. It's pretty important. He says that you can look into the mirror and see if you got like shit in your teeth.
Oh yeah, and that'll help you.
It will, yeah, because you know, again, that's another important part about getting Zelda's handy item.
Yeah.
You got shit in your teeth, she's just gonna be like, ew, and not want anything to do with you. We can actually skip the floor right now. We can just be like, bitch, please, and that'll actually demoralize the floor. So
yeah.
we don't have to deal with that floor specifically anymore.
Well,
I mean, well, unless we purposely go down there.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd follow you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you don't want a falling floor.
No.
We all know that.
Been there.
Yeah, that is no fun. Like, you're not getting... If the floor follows you, you're not getting the speed run. Like, don't even try.
Yeah.
There have been people who have tried a floor run, where they get the floor to follow them through the entire game. I've never had the patience. Like, you know what? I just want a floor and done. Like, just floor and done. I'm
done with floors.
Exactly, you know?
I'm over them. They're not cute.
They're not cute.
They're not nice.
Yeah, and it takes at least 70... The fastest floor run that I've ever seen was 73 hours, 46 minutes. And it's like, who has that kind of time?
Or patience.
Like, straight, they couldn't even poop, because otherwise they would catch them. If you pause the game, it resets the floor.
Oh my god, that's right, true.
Yeah, like, it's really messed up.
Miyamoto, like, really hated that person.
Yeah, oh, Miyamoto fucking hates video gamers. It's actually no fact. He actually wrote a book called I Fucking Hate Gamers.
Yeah.
Kind of surprising, all things considered. He seems like a really nice dude, but absolutely burning with hatred.
Burning.
Burning. Like, literally. He does sometimes catch on fire.
Mm-hmm.
From pure hate. I wish I could be more like that, man.
He is such a fantastic human being.
I wish I could be consumed by hatred as much as he is.
Dan does like being consumed with hatred.
You better believe it.
Wow.
No, you need to do that.
You need to waste all your arrows?
Yep. Not all of them. You do want to keep 5.
What do they do?
See, 5 is actually a really lucky number. It affects a lot of minor RNG things.
Oh, that's right.
Most of them aren't super important, but there's enough of them that if you have more than 5, it could actually cost you some completion points.
Yeah.
A lot of the completion points are based on completely random events.
Yeah, you can't trigger them every game.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty messed up. Again, consumed with hatred. So
consumed, hates everything about you.
I do know that we mentioned before that Nintendo really loves speedrunners and hardcore gamers.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There's the map again. Just wanted to show you guys that this is 100% run. I do need to show you the map. But yeah, Nintendo's kind of weird about that. They really love and hate everyone.
Love and hate.
Yep, it's true. Go. That is all taken care of, and that is set in the right position, I believe.
Can you get back in the middle?
Nope. Not yet. It's actually a very special thing we have to do in order to get what is called the Moon Pearl.
Okay.
It's a gift that we have to give to Zelda. Otherwise, we will miss out on that 12%. Which,
right.
As you know, this is 110%. Fortunately, we did die here. One very important thing that you want to do in the Tower of Jerks is never look at your life bar. If you look at your life bar, sometimes it'll just drop. Again, it's tied to RNG, actually.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, it's a little-known fact. It's not actually tied to RNG. It's a little-known fact that Nintendo specifically developed an eye watcher for the.
So you know about the eye watcher.
It is secretly installed in every single controller that was for the Super Nintendo, and of course, it's in every controller
that is true. See, I didn't think you knew about that. It's actually interesting because it's literally called like the eye watcher, as in the letter I. Apple did sue them, And actually, a lot of people were assassinated until Apple suddenly dropped the lawsuit.
Yeah. So anyway, what it would do is it would watch your eye gaze, and if for any moment you even looked at your health bar, it would take away 20% of your completion.
That is true.
There's just no way you could get it back, no matter what you did.
It's really messed up. But it only happens in the Tower of Jerks and any other dungeons I'm bad
at. Well, and it also, I mean, you know, it also happens once in a while, but, like, it'll just pull events out of the game. You can't get them to trigger correctly.
It's true, actually. Which is really, it's really not cool. I don't know why they did that, but, you know, they did.
They just wanted to give hardcore gamers a real challenge, you know?
Like, you remember that scene where Sazrala goes on a bender and just breaks all his shit in his house?
No. Well, that's probably because you looked at your
health bar.
Page.
You just looked at your health bar. Oh, we have more than 5. We want to get rid of these.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. That was close. We are actually coming up on a... See, sometimes what'll happen is if you get the big chest here and you have more than 5, there's actually a fairly high chance that instead of the Moon Pearl, you'll get just a note that says... It says Dear Link and it's a picture of a butt.
It's not Zelda's butt.
It's not Zelda's butt, no. It's Ganon's weird, hairy, moly ass. And it's not cool.
Nope.
No one wants to see that. It's actually astonishingly detailed. They use the same graphics engine that they use for Heaven.
Yeah. Because it was the Super Nintendo, they couldn't, unfortunately, render the whole game in that graphic style.
Yeah, no, so they just used it for Ganon's ass and...
They use it for the important things.
Exactly. There we go. So that was actually what a lot of people call the Super Squid Double Kill. That will actually save us about 10 seconds on our final time.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good to get that. Just pop down here. Oh, good. Okay, so we got the Moon Pearl. We did not get Ganon's ass.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's really gross. It's nauseating, frankly. But we're in good. We're in good. Good, and health is restored. One major thing that you want to do is see. There's the map. Yep, those are maps. That's it. Ah, shit, Hoppy's up there. We'll be able to deal with that though. That's another RNG thing. Sometimes we got to deal with Hoppy. I should be able to avoid him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because every time you go to a different floor, it just resets the RNG.
It does actually. One major thing is because we avoided getting the Ganon's ass item, we can actually we can actually use our weapons in the Dark World.
Oh, good.
Because the thing is, if you get the Ganon's ass picture, you don't get the Moon Pearl. You turn into a bunny in the Dark World, and all you can do is kind of just watch Link wig the fuck out.
So this is Smarp.
This is Smarp. He is the wiggly worm of the Tower of Jerks. He actually, not a lot of people know this, although if you're like paying attention to the lore, it's pretty obvious. This is the jerk that the name refers to. There were 17 of them. Most of them were killed by King Stalfos. It was pretty much the only good thing he did in his reign.
Only good. Although he let this one live and gave him a whole tower to live in.
Yeah, so yeah, it's not cool. We don't.
He struck a deal with the last one. He'll occasionally supply him with a virgin sacrifice, and he won't attack the towns. But since the king's been dead, he's pissed.
That is one uppity one.
So Link has to kill him now.
Frankly, it's for the best.
It is. It's really disgusting.
He's gross, yeah. I do not care for him.
It's disgusting that King Stalfos let him get so far in life.
Right? Like, I'm all for equal opportunity and stuff, but giant gross wiggly worms, I'm sorry.
I don't want them living near my kids.
No, absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
How am I supposed to explain that to my kids?
That is a concern. How would you explain that to your kids?
How would I? They'd just be like, "Mom, what's that?" And I'd be like,
Ugh.
Unfortunately...
It's okay, honey. Just look away.
Unfortunately, Jesus created a mistake, and we weren't allowed to get rid of it.
No daughter of mine is gonna marry no wiggly worm.
Oh, God, no.
Ugh.
I don't care what it can do.
I can't fucking do this.
No. You can.
Okay, so, a very important thing, 3 is a very important number in this game.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, we have died 3 times, which means that the RNG has been changed, and Wiggly Worm might actually die this time. Again, it's another RNG thing, whether he survives this battle or not. If he dies, then everything's fine. If he survives... Okay, see, that was a very important. It was important that we did that.
Well, because now that the RNG of the deaths matches the 3 digits of your rupees...
Yeah, that's it. That's very important. See, like, 3 is good, but having it match your rupee number is even better. Well, the problem is, if you don't kill the Wiggly Worm here, and again, it is all RNG, he comes back during the ending, and you actually just get a game over. Like, you don't actually complete the game. Wiggly Worm takes over Hyrule, you just lose.
Right, it's one of those things that happens because the people of Hyrule find out you let him live.
Yeah, that's
and they think that you're just King Stalfos' little bitch.
Which, frankly, you are. If you let the Wiggly Worm live.
Yeah, you are.
No, you make me sick.
Because you just basically are like, yeah, I don't mind Wiggly Worms having sex with my daughter.
Yeah, I don't mind discussing abominations.
And it's like, no, you have to mind them. Like, Hyrule, we want Hyrule to become progressive, but, like, let's be real here. There's only so much progressive that you can handle in one,
Saharis Angelica did not die for this. Too far for that one?
Saharsa Angelica.
Okay, but this time... Oh, we did change the rupee number, but... The important thing is, it only calculates the rupee number on death.
Right, so when you died, your rupee number matched.
Exactly. So we are still very much on pace for this very serious speed run of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I am going to attempt a Super Squid quadruple kill. That's 1. Oh, that's 2. And... Almost. Just about. Yep.
Any second.
There we go. Uh-huh. Sure. There it is. There it is. Okay, so we did that. That's going to be very helpful later on.
Well, because it matched the 4 that we had before.
Yep.
It's all part of the 4.
If we only killed 3, we'd be pretty much screwed.
It would be. It'd be worth... You'd have to die.
Yeah, exactly.
Again.
Have to die again, but I have to get my rupees up to 555 first. It's terrible.
It's a mess.
I hate even looking at it.
It's just literally an abomination.
Like, it's like everything my forefathers died for. It just like, yeah, let's accept that.
I don't get it.
They don't go where you want to, because God forbid they do anything nice for you.
Nah, he's just really obsessed with that corner.
He really is, and frankly, I'm not...
It's an RNG thing.
It is an RNG thing. Although, I would much rather have bad RNG here than the whole, like, the ending where it just gives you a game over. I really don't want to get that.
Oh, he's not happy.
He's not happy. He's going a little faster. Which is good, because frankly, you know what? He shouldn't be happy. So we fell off there. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was planning on it, of course.
It's all part of the RNG experience.
It is. The RNG is a very big thing, and not a lot of people know that about Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
It's actually in every Zelda game. Did you know that?
It is.
Twilight Prius has a special ending where you actually get to drive a Hummer.
A Hummer? Oh my god, I didn't know about that. I must never have gotten that RNG. Did you know that sometimes in Majora's Mask there's a character called Tingle that appears? He's really uncomfortable.
I've never met Tingle.
Good. We did the 5th floor multi-drop. That brings us down to the 4th floor. Again, 4. 4 is a very important number.
Because we haven't died yet, so we're at 4.
Yeah, we're still at 4. So you gotta remember, you hit the 4th floor, that raises our chances of getting the good RNG. I mean, it is still about 51 to 1. So it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than what we're usually doing.
It is so much better than what we were at before, which was 2,642 to 1.
Oh, gee, yeah, it could be that high. I don't even know. I used to know all this stuff, but, you know...
So we were a little rusty.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a while since I did a 110% handy run. Fuck. You're gonna name the episode Handy Run. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we're back down to here. That's was that the 3rd time? Or was that the 4th time?
I wasn't keeping count.
Oh, shit. I mean, that's specifically why I brought you here. You were the Wiggly Worm fall counter guy.
Oh, shit, dude.
Well,
maybe you should have told me that was my job.
Well, I mean, I'm going to assume it's 4, but it might be 3, so if I do fall down, everything's probably fine.
Probably.
We're still, I mean, we were expecting stuff like this. Like, nobody ever beats a Wiggly Worm on the first try. It always takes at least 3.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, he actually just automatically wins the battle.
Yeah.
It's like those RPG battles where, oh, there we go. As you can see, that actually took less hits than usual. That's because we got the 4-4-4-4-4-4-4 run.
4-4. There are the 4th.
Very important thing. When you beat Wiggly Worm, you have to finish your drink.